Welcome to TelehealthFX Talk. If you are researching weight loss medications, you have undoubtedly heard of Tirzepatide. It is the active ingredient in Zepbound and Mounjaro, and it is widely considered the heavy hitter of the weight loss world. But when patients go online to find compounded Tirzepatide, they immediately notice something. It is significantly more expensive than Semaglutide. Today, we are breaking down the exact reason why Tirzepatide commands a premium price, why it might actually be worth the extra money for your specific biology, and how to find the most affordable, legitimate options without getting scammed. If you're ready to explore transparent pricing for both medications, visit TelehealthFX.com. That's TelehealthFX.com.
Let's start with the science, because the science dictates the price. Semaglutide is incredible. It mimics a single hormone in your body called GLP-1. Tirzepatide is a newer, more advanced molecule. It is a dual-agonist. It mimics two hormones, GLP-1 and GIP. That second hormone, GIP, is the game changer. It significantly enhances the metabolic effect. It helps your body clear sugar from the blood more efficiently, and for many patients, it actually reduces the severity of the nausea.
And the clinical trials back this up. In the SURMOUNT trials, patients on Tirzepatide consistently lost a higher percentage of their total body weight, often hitting 20% or more, compared to patients on Semaglutide, who average around 15%. You are paying a premium because it's a more potent, more complex biological mechanism. And because it's a more complex peptide, the raw active pharmaceutical ingredient, the API, is literally more expensive for compounding pharmacies to source and synthesize.
That brings us to the pricing structure you will see when you shop online. In our last episode, we talked about how great it is when platforms offer a flat rate for semaglutide regardless of your dose. But with Tirzepatide, you are almost always going to see dose tiering. This means the 2.5 milligram starting dose costs less than the 10 milligram therapeutic dose.
And that's not a scam. That's just the reality of the raw material cost. FDA-registered pharmacies have to pay so much more for the raw Tirzepatide that they physically cannot offer a flat rate without losing money on the higher doses. But here is the massive silver lining. Because Tirzepatide is so potent, most patients achieve incredible, rapid weight loss on the lower or mid-tier doses. You do not necessarily have to rush to the maximum, most expensive dose to see the weight fall off.
This is a strategy we preach all the time. Stay on the lowest effective dose. If you are on the 5 milligram dose of Tirzepatide and you are consistently losing 1 to 2 pounds a week, stay there. Do not let a provider automatically bump you up to the next dose just because a chart tells them to. Staying on the lowest effective dose saves you money, it minimizes your gastrointestinal side effects, and it leaves room to titrate up later if you eventually hit a plateau.
And speaking of plateaus, one of the biggest financial advantages of a platform like TelehealthFX is the ability to pivot. A lot of patients start on the cheaper option, Semaglutide. They lose 30 pounds, but then they hit a hard stall. Because TelehealthFX offers both medications, you don't have to cancel your membership and go find a new clinic. Your provider simply adjusts your protocol, upgrades you to Tirzepatide, and your new medication ships the next month.
But we do need to issue the same warning we did for Semaglutide. The high cost of Tirzepatide makes it a prime target for scammers. There are websites selling unregulated gray market Tirzepatide research peptides for $150. Just like with Semaglutide, these are strictly labeled not for human consumption. They bypass all FDA sterility testing. Do not inject untested chemicals into your body just to save money on a dual agonist. It is incredibly dangerous.
If you want Tirzepatide, you need to get it from an FDA-registered 503A compounding pharmacy. That is exactly what TelehealthFX provides. They offer transparent tiering, so you know exactly what higher doses will cost before you ever sign up. No surprises, no hidden membership fees, and no multi-month lock-in contracts. Tirzepatide is an investment in your metabolic health, and for patients who have 50 or 100 pounds to lose, that dual agonist mechanism is often exactly what they need to cross the finish line. If you are ready to see the exact transparent pricing for compounded Tirzepatide, visit TelehealthFX.com. That's TelehealthFX.com. Take the free qualification quiz and talk to a provider about whether the dual agonist is right for you. That's TelehealthFX.com. And as always, everything on TelehealthFX Talk is for educational purposes only. This is not medical advice. Always consult a licensed healthcare provider before starting any prescription medication. Individual results vary. Invest in your health the smart way. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on TelehealthFX Talk.